Hey, your baby still doing virtual school? Yeah.
So what that right there for? That's the one that's on multi platforms. It's on all of them. Facebook too? Yeah. It's on all of them.
Are you still working at the bank?
Watch it like that.
That's good.
Only thing I don't be liking, it be broken up on each.
You good? I'm about to get
Instead
back
of,
here
you
this
know what I
moment
mean?
because they about to
One,
shoot the podcast. So
It's on
call
all
me
of them.
sometime, girl. And you do need to come to the studio. You seen Dewana got a single out?
She getting married.
Yes,
Got a
Dewana
video.
got a single out on
Saw
with Distro Kid. Yeah, I think I had, and her boyfriend proposed to her. Yeah, everybody get married but me, child.
Both of y'all need.
I'm gonna be 85 for a nigga pop the question.
That sound like the
Hold
same.
on, you is telling all my business. Hold on now, I gotta go. Until I'm 85, girl. 85. When you get married then? When you get married then? I know that's right. Girl, you ain't nothing
Not
gonna
in
be
the
out there.
streets.
Ain't that gonna be? It ain't nothing out there now, girl.
You gonna be on
It
meth.
ain't- it's
She gonna
be
end
less
up on
than
meth
nothing.
and Percocet. That's all that's out here. Pick one.
Alright. Oh, we gonna be a cougar? Okay, girl. Okay. I see you. Well, invite me to some of them parties.
It's
Let me
going
see what's
down.
going on. Oh Lord, really? Really?
Gang.
Bye, Tessa. I was brushing my hair. I think I got oil all on your damn phone. You might want to wipe that
We
out.
live.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, we live.
Let's check it out. On base page. She Facebook.
No.
See, I told her she was unfriending everybody. I see.
I'm trying to get me in trouble.
How you see that?
I swear. He trying to get everybody in trouble with that title.
I can't see the comments yet.
Huh?
I can't see the comments yet.
Yeah, tag. Yeah.
You tag her. You wanna?
I'ma tag.
Yeah, there you go.
It's saying I do own the copyright for this dope ass.
Goddamn right.
Where the dope ass music at?
Ain't getting nothing today.
Oh shit, and I see closed caption.
Goddamn right. Big Willie style.
Hold on, what's the cash app say? Big banks.
Goddamn right. Pay me, nigga. Pay me.
First
man.
of all, the cash app say big banks.
Oh yeah, I can't see y'all comments, man, but y'all need to stay tuned, man. I ain't playing about my title to my shit. We wait for a motherfucker to show up right now.
I don't see no comments yet. I'm over here. But I could not get over
I
big
say-
banks.
Shit. I'll be
I'm
playing.
saying.
I just want y'all to know I don't got nothing to do with whatever it say.
Hey man, I gotta have witnesses in here to make sure it ain't nothing else. You feel me? What about your friends?
Oh, stop. Okay, well, when you gonna start the dope ass music?
Oh, they told you they not getting that today. We got the super producer extraordinaire in the building.
I swear.
You better talk to that nigga. Yeah, right? Yeah, talk to that nigga.
You going live?
Who?
Right here.
I shoot it, huh?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Remember. There's nothing to fear but fear itself.
Yes.
All of the lights.
So the sound is good. Everything is good. We ready?
So, been ready. Born ready.
Now finish talking about that nigga that got robbed.
Can't ready. Nah, that's your people's. You bringing that to me.
Oh, I ain't know nothing about that.
Yes, you did.
Until now.
You told me.
That's interesting though.
I just said it was me. I was the nigga who robbed me.
Hold on, let me see.
30K?
Yeah, I want the nigga though. I don't want to make the 30.
Nah, he won.
I don't want.
Okay.
He won 30K, spent 20
On a chain.
on jewels.
No, not jewels. A chain.
One chain.
One chain.
Where you from? Where you from?
Wait a minute.
I need to know.
Oh, hold on.
He got a block.
All right.
Block?
So,
It's one over there on the
oh
other
snap! This video was Detroit.
about him getting robbed.
Yeah, so he's from Detroit.
He
Okay.
had to be all north nigga there.
Nah, that ain't nigga don't put that on us.
He won
Shit.
$30,000 in the Michigan lottery
Okay.
and bought 8 gold chains.
8 gold chains. They took,
1.
oh, 8
Yeah, just one. He spent
Okay.
$20,000 on one chain.
on one chain.
Yes.
All right.
Which I'm not mad. You know, if that's how you want to spend your winnings, then spend your winnings. But he was targeted at how do you say it? Petrol gas station
Okay.
by 3
What's
people.
that gas station?
They tackled him to the ground
Uh-huh.
and snatched the chain.
Yeah, sure.
No arrests have been made.
You got your phone plugged up? Oh, what you unplugging? That's it?
Yeah. Ain't nothing.
Plug it up to your phone. That's how you
Wait,
know.
what's
He
you need a
trying to
block?
see, he got a block. He trying to see if it worked. Is it
Yeah.
working? Yeah, he good.
Okay. But yeah, they snatched his chain. It's a video of it. And he's from Detroit.
Let's see, I don't know why I do.
How old is he? That's a
30? Hold on, wait. Did
Nah, I
it
don't
say
be doing
30?
that because I'm 30 now.
Hold on, wait.
I'm saying, Lord.
His name is Jamal.
That's funny. I just clicked on the nigga named Jamal.
Oh, shit.
What's wrong with it?
Oh, I don't
sad.
see his name. I don't see how old he is. He look older.
Older, like, how
I don't
old?
know, maybe like in his 40s or some shit. Or he done had a hard life once.
Yo, see, that be that funny shit when niggas don't get the, like, niggas wasn't out there doing things when we was doing things, and they wait till they get to, like, in their 40s. And now they want to be tough, and niggas want to wear gold chains, and niggas want to act like, nigga, the streets is dead. You better keep some bread. You know what I mean? What is you doing, cuz?
I don't know what he was doing, but his ass got fucking robbed. So
Yeah, but that, see, when them stories, the nigga that played for the Cleveland Browns, he from my hometown. But actually, we ain't even gonna put that on my hometown. He's from Hamilton, New Jersey, which is on the outside of Trenton. So, I mean, he was a well-known football player. Your man went up in the barbershop, though, in my city with $40,000 worth of jewels on, went to the barbershop. They robbed this nigga. Took all that shit. And when I read it, because his brother me and his brother, we came down here together. I didn't know it was his brother at the time, though. But it's funny. You know better than that shit, nigga. You don't go to Trenton. Front a nigga like, you feel me? We understand you in the NFL, nigga, but you know, nigga, you ain't nothing but a motherfucking lick $48,000 in jewels, dog. And you on the streets. If you at the barbershop, nigga, it's hood shit all around you regardless. I don't give a fuck who you.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, but he knew that. He went back on some floss and shit, so he deserved to get got.
Niggas be jealous, they be mad.
Nah, this ain't about, listen, nah, this ain't got shit to do with jealousy. You're not listening. If you know it's wolves out there, we talking about throughout the whole city, it's wolves.
Yeah.
If you know that's where you are, you know how somebody leaves and then comes back because they doing good and they want to show it off? That shit, that's the wrong place to do that shit at. Because you know niggas is going to fucking rob you. You came to the barbershop with $40,000 worth. Niggas counted the jewels. They knew how much the change was worth. Nigga. A nigga seen you was like, yo, that nigga got $40,000 worth of jewelry on. You feel me?
Yeah.
And you got robbed.
I wonder what that nigga did with that other 10,000.
But you got robbed, rightfully so.
I wouldn't say we don't condone that on the real.
No. He got robbed. He was supposed to get robbed. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, ain't no way around that. Ain't no way to sugarcoat that. Ain't no politically correct way to say that shit other than he was supposed to get robbed.
So is that for anybody? If anybody gets robbed, they were supposed to?
Listen, and I'm gonna tell you some real shit. My man said he saw Jay-Z. Jay-Z, Jay-Z, everybody know. In a hoopty.
Everybody knows.
In my city. If that don't tell you how ruthless Trenton is, nigga, I don't know what to tell you.
Like Jay-Z after he had some bread, Jay-Z?
Yes. Listen to what I'm saying, man. You can't come in the city like that unless niggas fuck with you or know you.
True.
And even Jay-Z ain't safe like that. That he had to roll around in a hoopty to keep it low key. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if that tell you that, but that $40,000 nigga, he ain't stand a chance.
No, he didn't.
Because where he from wasn't even hood. That's like the suburbs. That's how you made it to the NFL, nigga. Don't nobody from Trenton go to the NFL, nigga. Niggas is out here. You gotta move. You know how niggas gotta go to one of these?
Nobody from?
Look, we known for other things like we have entertainers.
Rap.
We got Craig Mack.
Yeah.
You got God damn it.
We had him on the
Nona Hendrix, who was part of Patti LaBelle's group. It's a bunch of people.
Who was the one we had him on here? What was
Coach of Freedom from Poor Righteous Teachers.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying, there are people who are known for other things.
Yeah.
We like entertainers come out of my city like crazy. A lot of people don't be claiming Trenton though. Like I ain't know Craig Mack was from Trenton. You feel me? Don't know, ain't nobody, that was never a topic of conversation when that nigga came out or that nigga from Trenton. Hell, even the Ghetto Boys DJ, he was from Trenton. But I know, I met him before through my travels. Like as a little shorty, I done seen him before. I don't know if back in the day he DJ'd with my cousins and them, but I done seen that man before. It's just ironic that that's where he came from though. But you don't go up in my city, man, unless niggas fuck with you, because they will rob you. Even when I go, man, look, it's a bunch of new niggas, so hell no. I don't play that. There's a bunch of new people who don't know me. Nigga, I'll probably get robbed by one of my cousins. Right, because you don't know me. That's why it's important to check in when you go home. Find out who your people is.
Who was that said that?
Oh, what you talking about?
Somebody else said that. It's important to check in.
But I'm saying
just out of respect.
because things are different, man. Like, even though I'm an OG, right? That only means something to the people that know me.
Right.
When I go out of town, what I usually get from people is, where you from? They automatically know I ain't from wherever the fuck I'm at, because that's how I carry myself. So, or they hear the accent when I talk, and the first thing they say is New York. I'm like, nah, nigga, I ain't from New York. I'm from Jersey. I don't know why they think everybody with an accent got to be from New York. Like Philly don't exist, Jersey don't exist. You know what I mean?
Where you from? New York City.
Right?
New
Right,
York
right,
City.
right.
Man, that's
He
funny.
from New York City, Bob.
What is that?
That's what I said.
Oh shit, real rap.
I say
song
SSB. But, man, nigga, that is a lick. You know, hell yeah, ain't nobody selling that for no fucking 150.
Mm-hmm.
DJ.
If a nigga selling that and he's selling lawnmowers, then maybe.
Right there,
You know what I mean? You need to see what else he's selling or done sold before. Because if it's just that,
What is eight?
That
that's
nigga
a
trying
lick.
to rob you.
That's a lick, bro. Yo, so I don't know if we covered that shit. The dude in the murder that happened in Orangeburg at that gas station. So this old news, but it just made me think of that. That's what he sold? Look at them shoes. I don't trust that nigga. Look at them shoes.
What the fuck?
Look at them
What
niggas'
the fuck?
shoes.
He was rocking.
Hashtag look at them shoes.
What the fuck is that? For a kid?
Yeah.
I don't know. They ain't Fort Mill. I don't know. They might be correct. But look though, a nigga met somebody at a gas station to buy a cell phone. I don't know if it was an Android or iPhone, but long story short, long story short, they tried to rob the dude and ended up killing him over the cell phone, the money. Think about this for a minute, because something else just happened recently, and we're going to tap into that too, but what kind of standards do you have to have that you robbed a nigga, you murdered somebody over a cell phone? It don't fuck with the $8 nigga, but still. What I'm saying, there are people out here who's killing people for damn near next to nothing. Nigga, I got cell phones in a drawer that I don't fucking use. Somebody is out here killing motherfuckers for shit like that.
That's crazy as hell. But it's a lot of that shit happening. Motherfuckers just killing people for no reason. Like,
all right, look, I've been broke. I've been poor. I know what it means to be that. To me, I would call that thirsty. You feel me?
yeah.
To me, that's my generation of thirsty. That we will rob people, right? There are others who took it a step further. They want you to have what you got, and they robbed you for those reasons. Not, I gotta feed a family, or I was never the kind of person that will rob people to hurt people. It'll be a motherfucker that's playing with me on them prices. That's a little different. If you playing with me on the prices, and I done spent bread with you and you on that bullshit, then nigga, I'm gonna get you. I ain't gonna run. I ain't gonna wear no mask, nigga.
Oh
Nigga, you getting got. You feel me? Like, I'm just saying, no. I'm just explaining the different characteristics of people who rob people. There are people who will break in your shit. All right. with the intent of they scoped out your crib, the whole 9 yards. Like, it's different levels to this robbery game is what I'm saying. There are people who want to hurt you that rob you. There are people who steal your time as well as your money. So you can't sit here because then everybody's damn near guilty of that. You feel me? Right. It's different levels to that shit, man. We can't sit up here and be like, oh, that's your character and you fucked up. When it's a motherfucker out here not giving grandma her medicine so they can collect the motherfucking life insurance policy, right? Yeah, I'm saying.
God.
What you call that? What you call that? What you call it's the same thing, right? But that's what I'm saying. It's different levels to this shit. There's all kind of robbery and fuckery going on in the world.
Yeah. I guess so.
But we live and we move on. You pulled it out the wall. Man, it's a plug, right? Look. It's a whole power strip right there close to you. Yeah.
You know that?
Yeah, man. We high tech around here. We ain't got all this in the hand or nothing. I got a funny story to tell, and I'm not ashamed because the place don't exist no more.
Oh my God. I'm afraid.
I'm gonna hold it, but you keep going. Just don't let me forget that. I like to tell the stories, not to say it like this, but motherfuckers is they ain't in harm's way. So I could tell certain shit when it don't cost nobody nothing or it don't reflect in a bad way. It's some funny shit though. Things happen. So I don't know.
You gonna tell it now because you ain't gonna be able to sit on it.
I'm saying for those that's waiting for our guests to get here, I'm waiting too. We gonna wait together because I'm trying to see if that's gonna pop up. Think I'm on here front. You tell me you're gonna do something and you don't do it.
The change. Okay, so I had something else. Hold on.
What you got?
Find it. Bryson, what you think about the dude with the chain?
That's hilarious. There ain't no damn way I'm about to spend the rest of the chain.
Speak up.
Just
Not my
one.
first. Huh?
You said not your first.
Not my first tech though.
What is first?
It's basically like saying I'm getting a deal. I'm spending my first 30 racks in the chain.
But it economically it doesn't make sense.
To get a chain,
You unless he the type of dude that got money like that.
Right.
So he just like, fuck it. I wanted to get that chain. Now I got the money because that's the only way that shit makes sense. Ain't no way in the hell I'm winning 30,000 and I spent 20,000 on a fucking necklace.
Exactly.
And you broke. If that is
Or the two steps missing on my front porch type shit.
Then you got 10,000. Now you got to really play.
You gotta go play
Catch up.
lottery.
Right. Spend 5,000. Probably spend 5,000 on that.
You're probably gonna lose.
Brick City.
You going
What up, y'all?
You going to the fish table?
What's the fish?
You
I
know
be
the
hearing
fish table?
people talk about that, but I have no idea what the fucking
You
fish
take
table
$40,
is.
$50 to go out there and try to get like $600 out there.
What is it though?
It's a gambling, basically an arcade, adult arcade room.
Like the
slot machines.
yeah, the poker machines.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I missed them shits. I had just learned how to play them shits when they took them away.
Now they got it's basically it's like I think it's like different setups in that up. But they got them all over Charlotte. This one beside the studio.
Yo, you know how I was actually winning and not even collecting my money because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Because I treated it like a video game, then not knowing these motherfuckers is paying for real. Nigga, I bullshit you not. You feel me? Word is ball, yo. Word is ball. Hey, yo, if the motherfucker sitting next to me didn't look at my screen and be like, hey, you know you won.
What
And I was like, what?
What he told his brother on Friday in the kitchen?
Alright.
Hmm?
This the outfit. Why did you say that? I'm so embarrassed and ashamed.
What?
And I didn't know you then. That's horrible.
What? Talk about what
You
that?
was there playing poker. And you didn't know what the fuck. You done won $2 million.
But I'm saying though, if I'd have known that I was basically playing Yahtzee,
You left the money there.
yeah, I started collecting after that though. Once I figured out, like, damn, but that's how I knew. I knew I won.
So
I just didn't know I was supposed to go up there and take the ticket or some shit and go and collect money. A motherfucker didn't tell me that shit.
Poker is like Yahtzee.
Poker is Yahtzee. Yahtzee
Poker
is
is
poker.
Yahtzee.
Yeah, you
Yahtzee
didn't know
is
that?
poker.
Full
No.
house, straight flush, small straight, large straight.
Shit.
Yeah, right.
Oh, shit. I know
Right. You didn't know that?
No.
Yeah.
It did.
Yeah, it's just with dice.
That's hilarious. Okay, so what else is happening? They trying to cancel Destiny Child song. See that?
Which one? No.
Cater to You.
Why? I'm very fucking confused. How does it threaten any? Hold up though. How the
Wait,
fuck?
did you say the whole song?
The old one.
He said old song.
The old song. Like,
I thought you said the whole song.
oh, nah, I ain't gonna.
Oh, so how they gonna keep that song? No, they said because it is a slave song, and now women are bothered by the lyrics.
Yo, that man, I'm fucking ashamed to be alive with these motherfuckers, man. That is so fucking
shit.
lame, yo. What you mean? It's a slave song.
Hold on a minute.
Oh man, they is trying too hard.
It say, these comments are hilarious. I'm trying to get through that.
Who?
Wait a
Do they?
minute.
I'm saying, do they say who is trying to cancel this shit?
Okay, so some of the tweets. So this shit started on Twitter. You know, everything started on Twitter.
That's why I'm fucking Twitter, yo.
Brian, you on Twitter?
No, I deactivated my account. I tried logging everything today.
Good for you.
I deactivated it.
I don't be on Twitter like that.
Because, I mean, it's just, what is it? I mean,
Right. What is it?
if you're not famous, you're not really, it's
Poppin'.
But that's why
Exactly.
people made TikTok though, and they taking over TikTok.
Twitter?
No, the famous people they taking over TikTok.
Oh, yeah, they are, though. They are.
Somebody got tased for vaping.
Yes, that was one.
Touchdown.
That's
Like,
one
come
I
on,
had.
man.
That's one I had too. All right, so some of the tweets are saying it's the slavery description in Cater to You. My life would be purposeless without you. That's one of the lyrics. My life would be purposeless without you. If you wanted, you got it. When I ask you, you provided. I don't know why they say that. But she said, let me get my slippers. Let me turn over when
Okay.
you want some.
Oh, okay. I get that, right? Okay, but why that and not slavery? Why
They're
that?
saying that's slave-like
Listen, okay,
behavior.
I got you. Listen to what I'm saying. Why that? But not going after the family who generationally benefited from what their forefathers did. Since we going back, since we canceling shit, why not?
Why not?
Why motherfuckers not getting together to do? You talking about a lyric?
Yeah, a whole song, not just the lyric. A whole song.
But I'm saying, what's wrong with this picture that we're studying lyrics to pick a fight? But it ain't even that. But a band, in order for it to even exist, right? A bandwagon of people have to join that shit and push the narrative in order for it to make it to the forefront with these algorithms, right? I fucking hate this motherfucking planet, nigga. We have stooped to an all-time low that it makes common sense seem out of place. You feel me? Because a lot of the shit that we talk about or we point out is always some shit that don't make no sense. Just like I talked about the cell phone incident. We could do plenty of shows just off of that narrative, pointing out the dumb shit, the $8 nigga. It like the list goes on. There are people out here who actually feel like they need to be heard, right? And I'm thinking about when it was something like, if somebody got molested as a child and nobody believed them, okay, that's a fight. That's a real situation that we should be visiting. If that person feels like they need justice, equality, I'm all for that. But to pick on a fucking Destiny Child song called Cater to You,
Yeah.
which who doesn't want that? That means, because look. Here's why I'm busting their ass. Motherfucker, I bet not see you at no restaurants. You are banned. Like, this is the consequence. If you gonna do some dumb shit like that because you feel like that those lyrics pertain to slavery, you can't be waited on at no restaurant. Bitch, you better ask for shit. Whoever you are, don't ask for nothing. Everything you need, you better do that shit your motherfucking self.
Man, these comments are hilarious.
I want to get on. What is that shit on? I
I'm
want to
looking
say
at the
something.
Shade Room. That's where I always get
I
all
don't give a
my
fuck, but I don't know what that is.
The Shade
I
Room
heard about it. I don't know what it
on
is.
Instagram.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, shout out to the Shade Room. They feed my sources. My when I say
What
my
up,
sources
Cliff?
and TMZ, those are my sources. And those are y'all
Peace,
sources.
peace, Allison, peace, Kevin.
So one said people are really signing a petition to cancel Cater to You because they said it's a slave song and women are bothered. And that's why y'all can't keep
Women are bothered.
And that's why y'all can't keep a man.
Lesbians?
I don't know, but that's why you can't keep a man, because you're bothered by it.
Oh, that's the comment.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's okay. It's all right. But the comments are hilarious. I just think that it's a song showing appreciation. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You can't even say happy birthday to a motherfucker no more.
because they want you to be happy. They trying to force you to be
Right,
happy.
right. What if you don't want to be happy?
Oh, shit. So motherfuckers biting balloons that say get well soon. Because they want you to get well
Right,
soon. What
right,
if you don't want
right,
to get well
Right.
soon?
What if you want to die? Right.
Right.
Yeah, that's the kind of world we live in now.
Well, I don't know. I think it's horrible. Where'd
You
take
can't
from?
even say
Right,
good-
You know the song, right?
You can't even say goodbye.
Yeah.
You can't even say goodbye to a
I
motherfucker.
don't.
You ain't never heard it. It's
I know the song
like
Sierra, like not Sierra though. But,
a rapper redid it, sampled it or some shit.
oh, so that's the song they trying to.
Yeah, that cater to what rapper? Hold on, let me see who did it. It's a rapper right now who just did.
Oh yeah, he got that raspy voice.
Yeah,
I want to cater to you.
You sound like
Yeah, that's
That's not how you say it.
yes, the fuck it is. He used that auto tune. He sound like that. I want to
YNW
cater to
Melly.
you.
YNW Melly.
That's
Okay,
that Gato. That's that Gato.
well, that's who we talking about.
Yeah. So he sampled that song, maybe not sampled the song, but used the lyrics. And it says, "This is your day." She ain't saying I'm gonna do this shit every day, all year. She said, "This is your day. This is for you."
Hold up,
Let me
though.
do
Hold up,
this
though. Hold
for
up. Okay,
you. That's
okay,
what she said.
okay. So you think the Beehive ain't gonna let that happen?
You damn right we ain't gonna let that happen. We fucks with
Just be said,
Beyonce.
we.
Oh, I
Where
guess
your
I'm in
membership
the
card at?
Beehive.
Where your how? Where's your membership card? How that work?
I bought the album.
But I'm saying though, if
I
you
got stock in Beyonce.
if you part of the Beehive, do you get a card
She might
No.
have
signed by
She might have
Beyonce?
brought it for the nigga King of Milk. I didn't know.
Hey man, I don't even know why you brought that up. I want to talk about him, but I don't want to talk about him. I want him on the show.
Right.
I want that brother on the show, man. That's why I try to stay away from that.
Right.
That topic.
It's a piece. It's a piece of committee.
But what happened?
There is no what happened.
Why?
We have to do. I want him here or me going to him. We talk. He's filming a movie right now, so he said he can't come on the show right now. But he said that he would come on the show. That's powerful. Only look. We don't have to be a big platform. We done had stars on this show. Like, feel me? Right. So if motherfuckers miss out on our dopeness, that's on them. I don't care. Like, for me personally, I'm a fan.
Right.
Like, feel me? I'm a fan of us. So I don't care what everybody else got. You got to have that kind of swag, man, to do what we do and how we do it. We be having real motherfucking people on this motherfucking show. You know what I mean? And you got matter of fact, and I don't know if I should ask people this because I'm gonna do it anyway, but I'm gonna go back and throw live watch parties of our old episodes for people who didn't know we was popping way back when. We ain't just start doing this, man. We ain't
over a year, like
right. Right, but what I'm saying, our dopeness has been going on way longer than that. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Motherfuckers been dope. Motherfuckers been doing shit. Motherfuckers know people. We just not trying to do that corny ass commercialized version that everybody else doing, getting all glammed up and shit just to, I don't know what the fuck they do, but we ain't doing that shit, man. We look. This that end of the lunch table, motherfuckers don't want to sit at. Because if you ain't on point, nigga, you gonna get your head cut off. We're gonna be talking about your ass.
Right.
That shit.
But we talk about our shit too. Like, nobody is perfect and everybody is flawed. Everybody might not agree with each other, but I don't want people to agree with me all the time. Y'all be hearing us argue all the time. Yeah. We don't agree with each other on a lot of things, and that's okay. Mm-hmm. That's okay. You don't have to be upset about it because I don't agree with you.
Right. But you know what that says, though.
But wait, though.
Go ahead.
People are passionate too. Like, I'm a passionate person. Right. And anybody who does music is a passionate person. You can't do music without passion.
Yo, I got a homeboy. No, I thought you was done because you started talking.
Okay, go ahead. No, go ahead.
I got a homeboy, and the first, I want to say, hour or two that we get around each other, everybody think, man, this nigga be about to fight the way we talk to each other. It got to the point one time, everybody in the house was scared because we was barking like two big dogs at each other and shit, but that's how we do. You know what I mean? I gotta check that nigga masculinity and he gotta check mine. That's just how we get down. We cut from a different cloth. It's like, yo, hell, my cousin was on his hospital bed. I don't know if he's about to die. And the nigga was playing and he ended up dying, but it wasn't that. But he on his hospital bed talking shit. And he had to talk shit to me on the masculine side of the game because he was weak. He needed to get his strength back. So I understood why he was saying the shit he was saying to me at that moment in time. And why I ain't give a fuck you being sick, bitch. I'm going to talk shit back. But that's how you do. I understand that. I'm going to help you get your strength up. You feel like you want to talk a little shit, talk your shit. Right. I'm going to talk my shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it doesn't change the fact that we're actually cool.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's dudes that I fought with. Just because I beat your ass don't mean I don't like you.
Right.
Whatever, we had that what we call that boiling point. Once we get past that line of not reaching the understanding, nigga, we fighting. You feel me? Like, but I come from that era where we did that. Do you not know what that would be perceived as now? With the way everybody is all emotionally, it's motherfuckers out here shooting babies in cars over road rage incidences.
Right.
I'm just saying, man, this is how differently the world is, yo. Shit that didn't mean nothing to us means something to these motherfuckers. Shit that we won't even bat an eye at. People are losing their jobs over. You feel me? Like, it's weird. All of this shit is weird. That's why you need the Real Rap Talk podcast in your life, man.
Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe.
No doubt. No doubt.
So, bro, what you been doing, man? What you been up to? Good, so you been scooting all over town.
Yeah.
Where you been? What you been
Nah,
doing, man?
I just been hiding the audio, bro. I got a little position there, though. Like, where I clean up and stuff. Straight up, make sure the studio straight.
Yeah.
You know, so I just trying to put that.
Started at the bottom, now we here.
Basically,
I feel you.
so,
Get in where you fit in,
I'm
baby.
trying to rebrand myself. You know, it's trying to not be more, not being consistent, just be more consistent. So that's my next thing. Like,
Nah, we waiting for her to get here, yo.
oh, the girl.
Yeah. We waiting. I'm waiting. You waiting. We just trying to have a whole conversation till we get a knock on the door or something. You feel me? Nah, I don't do that. I don't do that. You said you want to be here, then be here.
When I put this on, this don't be sound. Facebook else.
Did you turn it off?
Like, look.
No.
Oh, I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
you gotta turn that off.
So, like, you can tell them over and I don't know.
Nah, they ain't cold. You know what's cold? If I get her the address to an abandoned house, that's cold.
Not enough bed now.
That
Your man Blake said, "Is that the fan to the right of you?" I guess they talk about you. Nah, this is a guest on our podcast.
Nah.
Is
That's
she about?
Criterion, bitch.
Is she about to give you top? Nah, we waiting. Damn, you're flying her out? Nah, I don't do that. Oh, you made her take a Uber? That's cold. No, what's cold is what I said. I give you an address. This the secret location, bro. Everybody don't know this spot. This the Bat Cave, homie. Yeah, if I give you the location to an address that does not exist, that's foul. That's cold. I'm trying to think now. You got my wheels spinning. Have you done that before? Which one? The fake address? Right.
Fake phone number and shit. Come on.
Oh no, I ain't gonna. I'm just fake address.
No, I remember.
Nah, I haven't.
What about when you like? Okay, I remember coming up in school and stuff. You meet that one person, and she blow you up 24/7. But then nowadays it's like they don't do that no more. Like people like I don't know what it is from now and then.
Nah, I'll tell you what it is. The internet. You got 10,000 dick pics. Everybody think they special now. So they're trying to even the playing field. There is no competition anymore because everybody gets a fucking trophy.
All right.
That's why. That's all.
We don't get nobody blowing us up no more. Like
Look, man. We in a small ass town, right?
Yeah.
People who I know would nobody talk to. It's popular. Man, let marinate on that for a second. People locally, nobody gives the time of day has a Facebook page and filters.
Right.
Yeah.
And somebody's buying that bullshit. But as a person who knows better, you sit back, hey, that's your hustle, you go do you, man. If they, you know what I mean? It's somebody for everybody though. So, yeah, like, you know what I mean? We just do things differently in this world, and people just need to accept that shit and live, nigga.
Now when you run into that person, like they be like, "Man, you still the same."
I'm not gonna holler at a motherfucker, but if whoever that's their thing, then that's their thing, man. It's period. Period. I ain't here to judge nobody.
It was they desperate over that person, but now they like they ain't have all that left to have back then to them.
But that's why you think about this here. You used to have situations where girls wouldn't talk to the local boys. You either had to be. This is like kind of like back in the day where chicks like older dudes.
Like Rocky versus you.
I'm just saying, chicks like older dudes. Oh, you nah. I'm talking to somebody. I'm 17. I want to talk to somebody that's 21. That means something to them, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing. You got people who, before this internet, nobody fucking knew they existed. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
It's not to say something bad about that person. It's just the truth. Nobody knew you lived way on the hill on the back of the dirt road, but a few people, right? And if those people ain't fucking with you, then it must be a lonely life, right?
Right.
But then you get the internet. You got people all over the world trying to holler at you now. Just imagine that power that women have. Because it ain't like they, you know, you got to be a pretty boy or a real chocolate motherfucker like myself to have women all in your shit or even coming at you, right?
Mm-hmm.
But think about how much power that is for a woman. The pretty ones, as well as the ones that, you know what I mean?
Right.
But still, nonetheless, a girl that I wouldn't talk to is getting way more offers than me. So what does that say about the world?
Yeah, you're right.
Right. But these are the cries of men now. Watch this shit. How men are in their feelings, aside from being raised by a single parent, right? You have that also. I'm not getting as much attention as her, or I'm not getting as much attention as this rapper. Let's kill him. It's people out here dying for this shit. Social media, period. Shit is corny. So let me get this straight. And without social media, I've dealt with that type of jealousy of being in the room, carrying myself different, catching somebody's attention. Imagine that. It's dudes, especially in these small towns, been wanting this girl since kindergarten. And she ain't giving them no play, no nothing. You just know her, we friends. She friend zoned you like a motherfucker. And then some dude comes out of nowhere, don't nobody know this nigga. And she in love with him.
That's crazy.
You've been trying your whole life to get her. And all of a sudden somebody you don't even know. She goo-goo and gaga. And it's like, wow. Imagine what that person feels, bruh. That hurt, that pain, like they loved you so much that they can't even see you happy. How weird is that shit? A motherfucker is so obsessed with you, you can't be happy. That's some fucking Twilight Zone shit to me. To be that engulfed into someone else's beauty and life that you, ooh, man, but it exists. We call them fans. You don't have to be famous to have fans. You feel me? You don't. You don't have to be famous to have fans, man.
We was just talking about that earlier. Like, nobody is original anymore. Everybody think it's a competition. Social media is a competition.
But feel me though, you still had that going on, but it was all about originality, period. Meaning, if you try to emulate somebody else, unless, and what are those people who, what they call those people that like that they imitate Eddie Murphy? No. What do we call the comedians that do that? What's that word? My mind blank right now. Right. Unless you are an impressionist, that you couldn't do that. We wouldn't like you not getting elected. Ain't nobody laughing at you. Ain't nobody saying you funny. We shutting your shit down as soon as we see it. It's like the Showtime at the Apollo was all over the world. Everybody had that attitude. Oh, hell no. What you nigga, you think you from New York? And the person that exposed you, or the people that exposes you, are the people that know your ass. We ain't trying to hear that bullshit. You better go out of town with your act, and maybe somebody thinks you're funny. You feel me?
There's a lot of bullshit going on.
That's how hard the music industry should be. I believe. It should still be that. It's not that anymore. Because everybody, I'm going to tell you what this shit makes me think of. Being in the music business for as long as I've been, those guys who think they can rap, and then when you hear it, like they even sell you on the idea they got some hot shit. Yo, motherfucker, like their actions will make you, all right, let me hear something. And then you hear some of the wacky shit come out their mouth. Like, nigga, I need to smack this shit out of you for wasting my time, right? Imagine all the stars who get those people. They even make fun of them on American Idol. The ones who just got picked but they couldn't sing. How the motherfuckers even make it that far? You feel me? How you fool the preliminary motherfuckers to even be on the show? Right. What the fuck did you sing?
Some motherfuckers even got record deals.
But I'm saying, we talking about the ones they make fun of.
Right. It was like, so you don't remember that? Somebody from American Idol got fucking famous?
Yeah, JJ Icefish.
He was on American
I
Idol.
don't know.
No, it was like some Chinese dude or something.
But that nigga was famous.
Dude. Yeah. He could not sing at all. Like, it wasn't like he made an album and sold it and got rich.
This motherfucker don't want to work.
No, he don't want to work.
I'm about to.
Big Kirk over there.
I'm about to. The cookout light. Yeah, I remember somebody said they was gonna buy me a pack of lighters. You lied. I didn't get them. The fan that said they was, because they kept seeing me like my shit with this motherfucker. They was like, nigga, you need a lighter. You need a regular lighter. I keep regular lighters. Somebody keeps stealing them.
Shame on that person.
Shame on that motherfucker. Hope they pockets get hot.
Not they pockets get hot. What is the purpose? What is the reason, man?
So I see we got one. Who's with us, man? Say something. Let me know you here. Say what up.
I can't see it no more.
Today, Monday, right?
Yeah, I can't see the thing no more. I
I
can see
don't
the
know.
comments.
I don't be
Oh, I see the comments now. They on the side.
yeah.
Once a
Dang.
week.
What?
Yeah, they go.
You know that?
Same thing. But this when they if they saw how to really think they got the buzz, they gonna start paying like $10 get that played on
Yeah,
the
but I had said that. But the goal, but look though, the goal is to have something that motherfuckers want to be a part of. We ain't gonna talk about that on camera. We ain't giving away our recipes, cuz.
Nah.
Pays, Amanda.
So are you gonna talk about
What's the next on the daily news?
So look,
wait, no. So
What?
Billy Sorrells. Do you know who that is?
Oh.
Mark
yo,
Billy Sorrells.
why you bring that up? Why did you bring that up? Nah, he's a comedian. Yo, I'm upset, man. I'm not even. Look.
We can say that for another time. Don't look it up. Don't
It's
do
too
it.
late.
Don't do it.
It's too late.
Don't go there.
It's
I feel
too.
like I don't,
It's
you know
it's
what
too
to do.
late. You don't.
So Billy Sorrells is a comedian with, like, you know, Carlos Miller, DC Young Fly, Chico Bean. They all came from that Wild 'N Out era. Billy Sorrells was on Wild 'N Out, right?
I don't know. I don't think so.
He wasn't on Wild 'N Out.
This sounds crazy.
I don't think so.
It is crazy. It is crazy what he about to say.
So listen, man.
He was
Listen.
definitely on the
Matter of fact,
South
I
Show,
don't even have to look this shit up to talk about it. All right, so Billy Sorrells is a comedian. Him and D-Lay came up in was it
Another
Who's Got Jokes? That's where I discovered them at. On Who's Got Jokes. Now I don't know them from nothing else, but I seen them get their start there, and then it to on other
85 South Show.
platforms having their own podcast, and it's called the Did You Miss Me podcast, right? I'm a fan. The funniest story was the one where Billy told where he was in love with this girl and she had a nigga. Yo, that shit is classic. I'm not even gonna touch that, but that's my favorite. That story, I can watch that shit over and over again like I ain't never heard it before. It's that fucking funny. But it's funny how the really shit, right? It's
She
funny
was
how the
breaking
really shit be the funniest shit, right? So
She was
boom.
breaking that boy heart. She was playing.
So
with that
boom,
boy.
right? Let me get to the shit.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So apparently, Billy Sorrells is married to a woman named Jaguar. She was on the For Love or Ray J or some shit, right? But he's married to her. And some shit is going on the internet right now
It's weird moment.
about a homosexual, a bisexual encounter. And I'm like, the way everybody put their headlines up, it was D-Lay sucks Billy's you know what. So I'm thinking clickbait, right? Nah. Apparently, somebody had too much to drink, too much to smoke, put something in somebody's shit, but the other headline said he sucked it and then took off. And then another headline said it was said that he had to suck his in order to have sex with his wife on some Swedish shit. So I'm like, yo, hold up, man, this is too much at one time. Like, what the fuck? So your man Billy did a live on Instagram and it's on YouTube. And for about 30 minutes, that shit funny as hell. You should watch it. Your man went on a rant, but it was real. And I'm like, yo, this shit is real dark. Like, this
was
is
hilarious.
right. It's funny as fuck, but it's dark as fuck at the same time. Because it's like, that's what pain does. to somebody.
Yeah.
The shit that he was speaking about may have been his truth, but the way he went about it, him being a comedian, because he was plugging merchandise and shit while he was talking his shit. This shit is fucking classic, man. But anyway, they had a dope show. We probably not gonna see this show no more because everything done hit the fan and it seemed like everybody falling out at the same time. You had the motherfuckers on the Joe Budden podcast, and you got this
they
shit.
Said this nigga fired them on air.
You had the Corey Holcomb and Zoe Williams incident happen. Like, it's like you don't know whether to, because I said, yo, that's a reach. In order to get views, you're going to come up with that. If you feel me, like if later on down the line, they're like, nah, nigga, we just playing.
Well, you know they funny as hell, like they was funny.
But I don't see that from this. That's what I thought. That, yo, these niggas done stoop to a new low just to get some views. But nah, this shit right here.
DC like that though. Like,
yeah, he said he was mad because he ain't get the finish. He said your boy just got up and ran out.
Right. So hey, look, man. This look, he got a new comedy coming out.
You need to watch the video of Billy Sorrell, man. It's hilarious. Talk about his wife cheating on him at the Econo Lodge.
Yeah, what? Yeah.
This nigga a famous comedian, and you at the Econo Lodge.
Being the whole time.
Not the
It's crazy, my man.
Not the Hilton, not the Embassy, not the Goodman.
It's a whole lot. They done got new features on here. So bring strength from a third-party tool like Zoom or OBS. Add endless background music to your stream. Share a video file from your computer. Okay, I see you, restraint. Time motherfuckers like, yo, I had the top views for the whole company, and I'm like, hold up, am I the only motherfucker buying this shit?
Yes, it's Corey Holcomb left.
Nah, he wasn't on this.
Yeah, he was on.
No, he was not. No, that's Ustream. Right, this is Restream.
Oh, my bad. I got
Two
my
total.
streams mixed
Yeah, you
up.
got your streams mixed up. Don't be fucking with my company like that. These motherfuckers about to sponsor me.
Oh, shit.
They about to sponsor me.
I can fuck with
I can prove it.
No, so what you think?
They doing it right now.
What you think? Do you think that's too far for some views? Do you think that's too far for some fans?
If it's fake,
if it's fake, yeah.
yeah. That's look, man. The
Both ways it is though.
Yes, it's pretty messed up.
the level of respect that I have for them has dropped. Period. Like, the shit is weird. They had two grown men who all they talked about was women. And it makes you think about dudes that's really on the down low. Like, I've never had to deal with no shit like that, but I can imagine what it's like for a woman to make that discovery.
Speaking of, why you bring that up?
What? What you got?
Why you bring
What you
that
got?
up?
Who you talking about? What you got?
Niggas that, you know who I'm about to talk about.
No, I know who.
Kevin Samuels.
Oh.
Right, you know who that is.
Okay. Here's a Kevin Samuels clip for you.
I am a Kevin Samuels hater. I'm just gonna say it.
Okay. And who are you again?
Who
What?
am I?
Yeah, what's your name again?
I'm a woman.
No, what's
That's
your
all
name
that
again?
matters. I'm a woman. That's all
So
that matters.
so when he do an
So
episode talking about you, he need to know who he talking about.
Nah, he gon' I'm saying, I already know his game. So he talk about women. He's this internet person. I don't know where this nigga came from. I don't know if he's like supposed to be a motivational speaker, because the nigga is definitely not motivational.
Okay.
He talks shit about black women all the time.
Okay. Not women, just black women.
Black women. He
Interesting.
thinks, right, this nigga think Asian and Filipino women look better than black women. This nigga said like Alicia Keys was like a 5. This nigga said Beyonce was like an 8. This nigga said he was rating
Lori Harvey.
He said
Yeah,
Lori
yeah,
Harvey
right,
was
right.
an 8.
What's his race?
He black.
Oh, okay.
So women call into his show on Facebook and he talks cold cash. Instagram, whatever. He talks cold cash. He called this bitch a whore. She said she wanted a nigga with 6 figures. He said, but you don't look like somebody who deserves somebody with 6 figures because you a whore.
So this nigga basically tells the truth, and
That's the truth. She was not bad.
Yo, I watched
pretty.
one episode
of him Asian women
talking to another woman, and I can imagine what that was like. Cause you got women that don't want to fucking hear the truth.
You know what it is? Cause you want a submissive woman, and people of those other races.
Oh, who wants a submissive woman? Me?
And not say anything back.
Hold up, who wants a submissive woman? Me?
No, that's not. He says he prefers Asian and Filipino women over black women.
Okay, so
he said that. But why are you on the internet talking shit to a black woman if you prefer another body type? Why are you even rating this woman, calling her a whore?
Can I defend that brother for a minute?
Hold on, wait. But the gay shit, it was a nigga laying in his bed when he was on live talking about a fan came over there and got drunk or some shit and fell asleep. Or it was
a fan? I thought that was a friend.
It said a fan.
I don't know nothing about that.
This nigga gay. When you over here calling women whores and shit and talking about you want an Asian woman with your gay ass.
I'm not defending whether he's gay or straight because I don't know him. I'm just saying that ain't enough to make me think a nigga
no grown ass man sleep in your bed. I'm sorry. You're not. You're not letting no grown ass man sleep in your bed.
You don't have no cousins?
That you don't know though.
But that was a friend. So I'm not using that as a reason to discredit that man. Like that makes no sense to me. But anyway,
y'all gonna judge for yourself.
No. I cannot speak.
Yes, go ahead.
So my experience of watching him talk to women, to me, what stood out in the video more than anything else was the woman he was talking to. She did not take none of the game he was giving her in. And I watched how his tone went from civil to what you say you don't like. And that's what usually happens. People call on the show and he's talking to them like they're somebody, but he's there. Listen. He's there for you to ask his opinion. Why would you get mad or to not take the advice of somebody you're asking advice from? That I get frustrated when a motherfucker do that dumb shit. So you got to watch it in order to say anything about that man's show. So look, the woman, he gave her the same advice that I would have gave her. But for some reason, she wanted it to be her way. Like she said the same fucking thing 10 different times. No matter what he said, that was her stance. And you can't get clarity if you're not listening or if you're not taking in what a motherfucker is trying to help you. Like, come on, man. You ain't never tried to help somebody and they dumbass still did what you told them not to do.
True. Okay.
Those are the listen. Those are the women that be on his show, though.
Okay. So he is a self-appointed professional image consultant.
Okay.
It is a YouTube sensation.
I'm all that.
He started back in 2017, and his rise to fame was the fact that he does slick tongue comments. It's not just that. It's not just that he's telling people about themselves. The motherfucker got a smart ass mouth.
All right. So once again,
he's slick at the tongue, and it's always aimed at black women. Now I've seen this same dude sit down and have a conversation with a woman of another race, and he acted completely different. He was not Slick Tom.
But she didn't. In that brother's defense, again, she was a guest on his show. She didn't ask for no advice. Notice the difference in the content. She wasn't on that.
Y'all gonna judge for yourselves.
Look, I think you should be ashamed of yourself.
I'm not though.
But and that's even worse.
I'm not.
The fact that you're not. Look at what you're picking to judge him by.
It says he said.
Not you.
Listen.
Go ahead.
Kevin Samuels said.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That he has. I ain't even gonna. Y'all go see for yourself. Go see for yourself.
What?
And then
Nah. You gonna cut my wisdom? You better talk.
I should be ashamed of myself. Y'all go give your boy a look. He worth $3 billion though.
Good for him. But still, once again, I watched an episode to understand what he has to go through. And I'm trying to tell you, if I have to deal with a bullheaded person that just don't listen, I'm not going to like that person. So, of course, my tone and my demeanor is going to change in how I talk to them. Act like I even do that shit. I'm going to talk to you like I got some sense, right? But when we get to the point of ignorance being the main point to whatever it is we're doing, I'm going to talk to you a little different. I'm going to act a little different. And it just is inevitable. Who in a right mind wants to deal with that bullshit? Either you want my help or you don't want my help. You call into a show to be a clown, because I've seen that too. Matter of fact, I take that back. I've seen more than one episode. So there was a woman who she called in to be an asshole. And he gets that. The college educated woman, oh nigga, you ain't gonna talk to me and tell me that same shit. He gets a bunch of those. So my question to you, it's like people you deal with at work, the know-it-all, the holier than thou. Come on, man. Stop acting like these women that he don't like, because I don't like them motherfuckers neither.
Right, but he uses height and weight as a way to. But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, see, I didn't want, but you defended him. So he says,
I'm defending anybody.
Listen, he says, these are his words, that those women who want this type of man, somebody who earns at least $10,000 a month, somebody who gets acceptance from groups of other high value men, who has access to a network, somebody who is prominent, they need to be of a certain height and weight. Why? Because, what the fuck do your height and your weight got to do with it?
Okay, you ready?
Everything.
You ready? Right.
Your height got something to do with it?
So hold up. Let me ask you a question.
So no, I don't deserve a baller because I'm short.
Can I answer your question?
His preferences, though.
Can I answer your question?
Right. Yes. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No.
Tell me I don't deserve a baller because I'm short.
Hold up. It's two men in the building, and we both have a type.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
If that type of income is just saying a motherfucker is not here with a fat fetish.
What the fuck? Wait,
if he making, I'm getting to that. It's not saying that those people don't exist, but statistically, and you can't lie with the math. Statistically, they're not. You don't see that. When you think of a motherfucker with bank, you see them skinny, slender, in the face, high class type of woman when you're dealing with money. Rarely do you see a motherfucker fucking with ghetto ass Lucy.
This nigga said, hold up, he told a guest, he told a guest, you're a running back size. You could hit the gap like a motherfucker. So don't come up in here talking about what men can and cannot do when they got to accept somebody who could run the power. I don't know what that part means. But then he says, you should be so grateful that a high value man would pick you over a woman who is 5'4", 120 pounds, and a dress size 4. You should be lucky if somebody pick you. What?
I can talk now?
Motherfuckers pick Flavor Flav. Like, come on.
See, you doing the same thing he did.
Oh, my bad.
Right. You see? So you do understand where he coming from.
I'm hurt that I don't get a baller because I'm not a size 4. That's bullshit. That's all I'm saying.
Like I said, statistically, the image that's put out into the world, you don't take the ugly duckling, even though one of them princesses, I ain't gonna say her name, but ugly than a motherfucker, but she still became a princess.
Wait, so hold on, what? Wait,
So
what?
No, in real life, like in a princess
What happened?
that's married to a prince.
Mm.
She was ugly. She was very manly in the face.
She reminded him of
But
somebody.
that's just me saying that she ain't my type.
Oh, God.
Right? But it was his type. I don't know what she did, but he liked it. So that's what I'm getting at. People like certain things, right? But when women say things like, I don't need a man, I make 6 figures, I want a man that can match my income, but then you never get that man and you can't figure out why. And those are the types of women that call his show. Those women who, like, and I guarantee you, the women that call his show, you wouldn't even fuck with because of the bullshit they on. I'm telling you, you would not fuck with them. So those are the women he's talking to. That's why I say you gotta watch it to understand what type of game is actually being put out there and why he talks to them the way he does. I'm quite sure if he considered himself an expert on white women, if he considered himself an expert on Brazilian women, okay, then those would be the topics that he could actually speak about because he has experience. You understand what I'm saying? Like, half the shit I done experienced in my life, a motherfucker wouldn't even imagine me being in some of these places because I don't seem like the type of dude that got those kind of takes. You feel me? Like, you a thug, but you like going to plays and museums and seeing artwork and shit, right? So basically, that's a good point. Basically, what you saying is, stay in your place, nigga.
That's a good one. The nigga do need to speak
Yeah,
into. It's toxic masculinity.
Nah, that shit you spew on this
That's
toxic.
what it said. That's what they call that. That's what the cancel culture looks
You
for.
ain't no man.
You right.
You being toxic.
I'm
Nigga, what the
saying,
fuck?
you know, lose weight.
All right, so what do they
saying-
call? Okay, what do they call it when a woman is being toxic?
I'm just saying.
I'm
not
asking.
fair.
No. I'm
It's
asking.
toxic.
Fed up.
What is it
Yeah,
when a
fed up.
that's
Toxic,
nah,
it's gotta
fed
be
up sound like an
toxic.
excuse.
Toxic
What do they-
femininity.
what-
Femininity, probably. I don't know.
Toxicity.
Nah, that shit should be called something else.
Well, they say toxic masculinity.
You know what the word is for that? See, nobody wants to say the shit. I say it, bitch.
Okay, so what if somebody told your
That's the
look,
word for that.
I'm about to shut all this shit down. So
Shut
if
it down.
somebody told your daughter she was too fat to go lose some weight
Mhm.
and then come back and holler at them, what you gonna tell your daughter?
Treadmill, elliptical.
No, you ain't. Be real. What you gonna tell your daughter? You
My
gonna say fuck that nigga.
my advice to her.
It's gonna be fuck that nigga,
Paige,
and you know it.
Hold up, yeah, but
Okay, so why are you acting like he's
I didn't
not
answer the question. You keep talking.
brutalizing women though?
He's what?
Like emotionally brutalizing women.
Man, the motherfuckers is already broken.
Exactly. This is why bitches kill their kids. Like, understand what that mindset does to women. You're saying you're undeserving of love because you
No.
are short and
See,
fat.
there you go. Nah.
That's what he
Hell
said.
no.
He
Hell
said
no.
lose
Hell
weight.
no.
And grow a couple inches.
No. Hell no. You're not gonna do that, brother, like that.
Alright.
If
I'm done.
listen,
I'm
if
done
a
playing
woman
with it.
says she not gonna fuck with me because I don't make enough money,
Word.
and that makes me not her type.
Word.
It doesn't mean I couldn't fuck the shit out of her. It doesn't mean I couldn't treat her well. It doesn't mean I couldn't make her happy.
Right.
I'm just not her type. Let me explain something to you about that.
Right.
It's a lot of women I slept with that I wasn't their type. It's a lot of women who gave me that ass on the first night, and they
shit.
always
Right.
said, I don't even know why I did that, but I'm glad I did type shit. So if you're weak, but you pretend to be strong, meaning you may just be a driven person, right? You may be driven. You got all A's, you made the honor roll, you got good grades in school, you good with your finances, you know how to your credit score straight and everything. You done did everything that you thought you were supposed to do to be considered a good person. Now watch this. But you can't get a husband. Everybody you deal with seems to be not on your level.
Mm-hmm.
You make so much money, but you're not happy. And you're trying to figure out why. Well, if you spent all that time to achieve your goals, turning brothers down, right? Turning brothers down, because you have a type, but your type is not checking for you. Everybody else is hollering at your ass. That should tell you that maybe your standards are a little too fucking high.
Okay, money is fixable. Money is fixable though. Money is fixable. I'll post the link and let y'all see it. The way that it is explained. He is comparing women.
I wasn't even done with my point. You just cut me off. I ain't even get to the meat
I
yet.
thought you was done.
Nah, you cut me off. Nah. So if you're that type of person, right, and you're unhappy, I just spoke about the dude who been wanting you since kindergarten, and then some old thug ass nigga done caught your eye. You done did everything right to try to capture this woman's attention. You done been a gentleman to this woman her whole life, right? You opened doors for her. You checked on her when she was sick. You was the nigga there bringing her soup and shit. And then some dude who you feel like you can't compete with wins her heart. Is that better than that? Is it fair to that man that's been there the whole time? I don't hear nothing.
You ain't gonna hear that.
Right. So understand what I'm saying though, man. There are people out here who just now realizing I've been running a race for so long I'm by myself. And now they're stopping to look back at their life to figure out, I did everything I was supposed to do. And I've heard this from people. I've seen it. So I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Look.
Anyway, there are people who spent their whole life trying to do things right. But things don't go their way, right? And then you'll get somebody who you don't know, they'll win the lottery for 50 million and you've been playing the lottery your whole life and you trying to figure out, talking to God, what the fuck did I do wrong? Like you feel like you feeling some kind of way, period, right? There's no way to avoid that shit for people who think like that, for people who feel entitled because they did everything right. It's a temper tantrum. That's all it is. On his show, women throw temper tantrums. Women look, not all y'all, we just talking about a certain type. Women look for a place to go to get their feelings and emotions out.
Little fanny pack and shit.
I don't know.
Just
That might
saying,
be
I'm
some
telling
French
you.
shit.
I'm
But
just
you're being
telling you.
rude right now.
I'm sorry. I'm just telling you, your boy is something wrong with you.
Okay, well, that's to be determined. That has nothing to do with his show. I'm not here to judge that, brother. All right?
You better not judge nobody else ever. Whoever you said deserved
Hey,
to
I'm
be
working
robbed.
on me.
Whoever you
You
said
can say what
deserved to
you
be
want.
robbed earlier, apologize.
I'm working on me. Every day. Every day.
Okay, you had a story. You had. Well, wait, Brad,
Boy,
what you
you been
think?
done talking, son. You did this shit.
Wait, Brad, is it fair to judge a woman on her height?
It's not fair to judge no one.
It's not fair to judge no one on their height. That's all I'm saying.
I mean,
All right, hold up. I got one. Okay, so, because I always get this shit. So, you meet a woman.
Me
And she,
or him?
No, period.
Okay.
And she talking shit. But she's short.
right.
Talking about what she could do with a dick and how she could take the dick, swallow the dick, spit the dick out, do all of it. Hold up.
Oh, my young
Do
lady.
all of these things to a dick, but your dick. She couldn't do it with your dick. She did it to all them other dicks, but she done ran into a problem with your dick. You think a motherfucker ain't gonna talk shit?
What's that got to do with height?
She's short. She a short shit talking motherfucker. That's who I'm using as my example.
A short shit talking.
A short
motherfucker.
shit talking motherfucker.
Okay, I don't understand.
So hold
the
up,
relevance.
because you're not listening.
I'm trying.
She's a short person. That's what you said.
I get that part.
Okay, and she talking all of this shit about dick and
Yeah.
what she can do to a dick, and don't let the size fool you. All that, you know how short motherfuckers do.
Oh.
They feel like they gotta prove something. It's complex, but anyway. But then she runs into that dick that she couldn't do. She was weak.
Mm-mm.
She couldn't do none. She couldn't do nothing but lay there like
Right
nigga.
there.
She was defeated.
That's a question for you. That ain't a question for me.
I'm saying the example I'm using. Listen, you trying to tell me we can't talk shit to the shit talker? When did that happen? They canceled that? I missed that one. When they canceled that coaching? You can't talk shit to Facebook is full of shit talkers talking shit to the shit talker. Social media, period. That's all motherfuckers do. You talking to people you don't even know. You got to fight a motherfucker with your Twitter fingers. You in a Twitter finger beef with people you can't even see. You don't know where they at, what they look like, none of that. It's the words. It's the captions. You threaten. Now you on Facebook arguing with a motherfucker.
Right.
This is the world we live in, man.
Yeah, I mean, when you can rise to so social media about talking shit to a motherfucker.
But there's people out here who's getting some type of notoriety from that.
I mean,
He's
you
no
get
different.
famous from that shit, man.
But he is no different. That's why I don't understand why you got like you don't know what this is. You don't see what's going on. You don't see what's going on.
Just like,
If you come over here and pull your titty out before I hit this end stream button, and somebody sees that, it may not be within the first week, but by the end of the month, your titty gonna go viral.
we would not be doing that.
But feel what I'm saying? Your titty, not you, not your personality, your motherfucking titty is getting more attention than you.
Let the titty get attention.
That's what I'm saying, though, B.
You're supposed to give the titty
Act like
attention
you-
anyway.
Act like you know what type of world we in, man. See that problem. A lot of people who thought the world was going to be so holy and sanctified and things were going to get better, that shit got worse. That shit definitely got worse. Everybody sucking dick. Motherfucker was already fucking on the first date, so I don't know how much more. Like, there's more nudity or partial nudity. Motherfuckers is pushing the bar, been pushing the bar for the past 10, 15 years.
All I'm saying is, women are getting plastic surgery.
Dudes is coming out the closet. Women coming out the closet. Is a whole gay community movement going on. You got dudes turning into girls and girls turning into dudes. Like, it's a lot to take in. You have motherfuckers still gay bashing, and you got motherfucking transsexuals tricking motherfuckers into thinking they not that and getting killed for it. It's a lot going on in the world that's in public eye. If we didn't have social media, let's play that game. If we didn't have social media to get as much information in the timely fashion that we get it now, you would care less. You do know that, right? You wouldn't even give a fuck. It'd be a clip in the newspaper. I don't know if you remember those days.
Yes.
Where you would see a strange story in the newspaper and you would read it, but you didn't give a fuck. You went on about your life. Don't let social media get you fucked up. Hey, that should be the name of. Hey, we should change the name of the podcast. Don't let social media get you fucked up. Hell yeah. That's a good show right there, boy. I watched that.
Well, we have a new segment coming too. Don't forget about that. I think we're gonna start that next week. Why you mad? We haven't figured out what we're gonna do, but why you mad though?
Matter of fact,
you mad?
I want to let people know.
Why you mad?
No, I'm good.
You good?
I want to let people know.
Man, I got to clock in and work.
We done made some changes in the studio so that you see the treadmill going and all of that shit in the background. We done put things back in its proper perspective. So the film room, I'm still debating on if we're gonna move into that, but I think we are. I just gotta move some things around to make that pop off, but yeah, it's coming, and the look is gonna be different. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing lives anymore. You probably just gonna have to watch the show. So for the people who can subscribe and like, that's just not a Facebook page watcher, we are all on YouTube. Please subscribe, because when the show gets doper, trust me, it's gonna be what you want to see, and it's gonna bubble. And I'm quite sure you gonna want to say, "Well, yo, I've been right." You want to have that argument at your job? Yo, I was fucking with them nigga when they was doing Facebook Live and shit like that. You know how y'all do. You gonna want to tell that story. You gonna want to tell that story. I'm getting closer to completion of my goal And so that's going to bring to fruition all that shit I've been talking during the whole pandemic about this podcast and this platform, man. It's about to pop off. I needed bodies. You feel me? Nigga told me he was tired of seeing my face. Alright.
I'm still
You tired of seeing my face? Okay.
That's like saying watching the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, you tired of hearing Will Smith tell fake jokes about Uncle Phil, man. Come on, man. Like, come on, fuck on.
I get it. The goal was not to be about me on the show. The only reason why you see my face on the show all the time, because I'm smart. How about that? My goal was to keep the show alive until I got the people that I actually want to run the show. Yeah, you heard me say it. So now you know, this show ain't about me. You gonna miss me, but this show ain't about me. I'm the behind the scenes ass nigga. See what my head say? I ain't playing. I'm the Chio. I'm the Chio. This nigga over here itching. What you got, boy?
Sleeping. Man.
It's coming, man. I'm not even gonna tell my story because I had to defend Kevin Samuels for half the goddamn show.
You ain't gotta defend him. I'm gonna call in. I found his phone number.
It's too late.
I'm gonna tell him I don't want a baller. I just want to be happy.
Hey, look. I'm gonna tell you something that I do know, that I remember. So, you seen these 80s movies and these movies from the 90s where the dude to be rich. Matter of fact, Pretty Woman is a prime fucking example of where I'm going with this. Pretty Woman. She was not rich.
She was a hooker.
Exactly.
She was a prostitute.
Exactly.
What's your point?
And her pumpkin turned into a carriage. There's way more stories of that versus the men lucking up and getting a dime. Now,
I want to see what his wife looks like.
Now,
His girlfriend.
certain dudes understand after being in the field for so long and following the illusion that we must soil our royal oats. Okay? We are told to conquer as much pussy as possible. But then you'll meet a person who doesn't have a girlfriend, that's not interested. It doesn't matter whether he got a girlfriend or not, or if he's dating or not. He's just living. You know how many people out here that's like that? They don't have nobody. Ain't nobody checking for them, and they ain't checking for nobody. They just living. Some niggas just like to get high. Some niggas like to play the PlayStation 4. Some niggas just like to go to work and hang out with his nieces and nephews. Like, there are a bunch of people out here that don't do what you do. There are people out here that don't do what I do. Okay? And you have to understand that that's where we are. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody is not doing what you're doing. It's just like when you hear something, he ain't know who he was talking. He don't even know who Kevin Samuels is.
He ain't know nothing.
Okay. That's my point. That's my point. He don't know. He don't care.
You don't give a fuck, nigga.
It doesn't change how his world operates. It has no value to him. So once again,
it's only entertainment.
Right, but once again, there are women who have tunnel vision. From the day they was little girls, they out here turning down dicks like a running back. They cutting through the holes and they is not getting tackled by nobody. Okay, but I use that analogy the way I wanted to. It's people out here who ain't fucking with niggas. And then there's motherfuckers that's out here that's fucking with the wrong niggas.
That's fucked up.
They out here fucking with the wrong niggas.
That was fucked up though. You said you was built like a whole Ford truck.
You know how many pretty white women who really don't even know their full potential of their beauty. And I'm gonna tell you what's funny, because then they're getting like a Miss America pageant, and you start putting makeup and shit on. You've seen a lot of people, a lot of white women took glamour pics.
Black girls too.
Now, right. I'm getting to that.
Women, period.
But I ain't talking about them. I've seen a lot of white women in glamour pics. We talking about older white women, or they may not have looked as old as they looked in the pic, because they make everybody look old in the motherfucking pictures.
Right.
But you look at that, and it's just like if you put a teenager who wants to seem older, what they do? They put makeup on, they dress differently. Now, motherfucker don't know you 16. You out here looking like a whole 23, 24-year-old woman. Feel me? So don't act like you don't know some of the things that women do to fool men, or some of the things that women do to men that they want to avoid.
I know.
All right, so tunnel vision. You spent your whole life brainwashed to believe there's a certain type of man that is going to make you happy. So much so that you bypass, or you allowed yourself to be discouraged by something somebody did. And we talked about this trust and understanding thing. If I leave the motherfucking toilet seat up, you might not trust me no more. I'm not gambling with that. Because that's unfair to me, bitch. I ain't know you ain't like toilet seat up. You could have just told me put the toilet seat down.
Right.
I'd have did it. But now we can't be together. You feel me? Man, look, it's dudes out here dealing with crazy
You are giving horrible analogies.
Nah, it's real. It's real. It's
I'm not
fucking real. It's a dude out here right now
Feel your pain.
in his car that can't believe this motherfucker broke up with me because I like red ink. She wants only black ink in her motherfucking house. And you disrespect her with a red motherfucking ballpoint pen, nigga.
Yeah, nigga. You know when you was in school and teachers start going through marking on your paper with all the red ink. That mean your shit fucked up.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna end it on this. So I have a long time friend, female, older woman, right? She called me. I'm not gonna say her name. But I just
say her name. We don't do that.
Right. But she called me when I was in Myrtle Beach on my birthday with an idea she had. All right. She called the big homie and was like, hey, I got an idea. And we was talking. And I had mentioned that I was about to, get a t-shirt press and print up merchandise and start selling merchandise and shit, right?
Oh my God.
She was like, no, don't do that. I was like, wow, what the fuck? She was like, because I'm about to do that. We about to do the same thing. And I'm like, okay, well then fuck it then. That's money saved on me. So I'm thinking, since you're my friend, I'm going to support your brand. I have a platform, a podcast. I'm going to rock your shit on the show. When people ask me, dope shirt, and I get this from the shirts that I purchased from her. People be like, yo, who did the shirt? Blah, blah, blah. I could throw you the lick. You feel me? Free advertisement. I feel like that's what real friends is supposed to do. So, this was in September 2019. It's motherfucking June or what?
It's almost
It's June, later. Right. It's June 14th. I started out wearing the shirts, but I paid for them, so they were my shirts. The agreement was I would wear, now I got a problem with paying for them because I'm still supporting my friend's business. But that's not what we discussed. We discussed me wearing what you do on the show or whatever, or out in public. I'm a walking billboard for your company, not a loyal customer paying for every goddamn piece of material that I get from you, right? And we had a falling out yesterday because I reached out to her, I want to say probably 2 months ago, on some other business shit, right? And she agreed, and I ain't heard from her in 2 months. She hit me up yesterday to tell me that I owe her some money. Now, I reached out to her before the 2 months, and she didn't answer her phone, nor did she call me back. But you hit me up yesterday, and the first thing that came out your mouth wasn't about the business, so I decided to bring up the fact that we were supposed to be doing something else. Because I'm looking at all the money that I would have made had I went ahead and was like, nah, nigga, fuck that. I'm going to go ahead and buy my own shit and do my own shit the way I want to do. You do what you do. See, because we in the same area, I try not to be your competition.
Right. You try to support.
This motherfucker ain't want to hear what the fuck I had. As a matter of fact, a motherfucker had the nerve to tell me, I don't even remember. I don't even know what you're talking about. And I'm like, okay, well, then that would explain why it's taking 2 years, was my response. So, you good. I wish you well in your business endeavors. And the motherfucker hit me with, wow. I'm like, nigga, this ain't even about that little funky ass money you say I owe you. I'm trying to figure out why you're not doing the necessary things to expand your business. So I'm dropping jewels. I need receipts for each piece of merchandise that I bought. They don't have that. They don't have that. I'm not asking you for things that I shouldn't have. But you ain't providing that. How are you running a business? I can't even get a motherfucking receipt. But you calling me up, asking me for a couple of dollars for something you did. And I'm like, hold up, man. See, this is where, like, paying for the shit is not a problem. But once again, you're not branding the way you said you were going to do. And I don't see nobody out here rocking with y'all like that. So I'm confused. I'm still doing my thug dizzle. You see, I'm wearing shit. You know what I mean? This ain't hard to do. We got coffee mugs. We got lighters and ashtrays and roll-up trays. That's branded.
Hoodies,
right. Hoodies. Exactly. So I'm like, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. And this is just me being a friend trying to help. And it made me think, this is why we ain't getting nowhere. I have no ill will towards that person. I have no malicious intent towards that person at all. My thing is, good business is good business. I don't care how you chop it up. Fuck all your little personal feelings. You know what I mean? If this is good business, it's good business. I don't care what language is in. But for some reason, some people don't get that. And then they want to get into business. Stop. This shit ain't big. Just because you got a good idea don't mean it's a good idea. And when people try to help you, and it's obvious you need help, I think you should take it. 2, I know I'm your biggest customer. You don't call me up asking me for no motherfucking money. Now I'm not spending no money with you. Because you're doing it right. Like, that's what you did. I ain't even get my receipts, yo. You just lost your number one customer. Because I was getting shit done up all winter long. I got a hoodie, tee. Matter of fact, I'm about to resell all that shit I had. I'm a hustler, man. Somebody asked me for one of my shirts the other day. Man.
It's easier than you think, though. It's lots of ways to make money. It's lots of ways.
You got a plot.
to do this.
But look though, it ain't
You
even
gotta have a drive to get it done.
it ain't even just that. It's what's wrong with people who want to call themselves businessmen, period. There's a certain etiquette to this shit.
Right.
You just don't be Wanda from the hood and think just because you got the cheaper hair, you could be ghetto and get that bag. Nah. You gonna have complaints. You gonna have 1-star comments under your brand and shit if that's how you handle your business.
Well,
I'm not,
quick to report
but look,
that.
I'm not here to put nobody on blast. It's just goddamn, man.
Right.
We get in our own way.
Right.
This is why we don't sustain. Because a lot of motherfuckers just don't know business etiquette. Get you some. Please.
Right.
All you motherfuckers claiming you hustling. Get you some business etiquette. You'll eat
Right.
better. You'll eat better. Trust me. Trust me.
Maybe the segment should be called business etiquette.
The next one. Because I ain't done with that situation, man.
No, you gotta put a class on it.
I had to reach out to somebody to mediate
About that.
that situation because I ain't want to lose a friendship.
So
Long time friendship over no bullshit like that. That shit is beneath me, man. It's just shocking to me that you don't understand that I'm trying to fucking help you. Feel me? I'm just trying to help you. You want to act like a nigga doing you wrong. Nigga, how the fuck am I doing you wrong? I'm doing you right. The fuck? Explain that to me. Makes no sense. Big Bass. Cat Anonymous. Candy 777. What the fuck? Kevin Samuels, hating ass nigga. I couldn't even get his name right. Britarian Beats in the building. Show your face,
I
nigga.
salute that dude, though. He rose and he worth $3 million. So shout out to him.
Oh,
But
now.
no matter
Oh,
how
cause
got
he
done,
make over 6 figures.
figures, yeah.
Fuck
I
that
wouldn't
nigga,
fuck
man.
with that nigga though. That nigga, lame ass nigga. He a lame rich ass nigga.
Yo, we'll be back at it on Friday, man. Peace.